There's a widespread belief, dangerously widespread, that if something is labeled natural, it must be safe. The word natural has become a comforting marketing term, suggesting purity, health, and gentleness. But this assumption is not only scientifically unfounded, it's outright risky. Many substances found in nature are biologically active, potent, and capable of causing serious harm. Think arsenic, cyanide, and belladonna, 100% natural and 100% lethal. And yet, millions of people consume so-called natural health supplements every day without proper regulation, without medical supervision, and without full knowledge of the risks. Let's take a closer look at a few popular natural supplements: turmeric, green tea extract, red yeast rice, and others that are frequently marketed as safe, health-promoting substances. While some of them may offer benefits in specific clinical contexts, the widespread, unsupervised use of these compounds can lead to serious adverse outcomes, especially when consumed in concentrated supplement form rather than from food. Turmeric, for example, is often praised for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, largely due to its active compound curcumin. But in high doses or long-term use, turmeric supplements can cause gastrointestinal distress, including nausea and diarrhea. More concerning, turmeric has anticoagulant properties. It can thin the blood and increase bleeding risk, particularly when taken with other blood-thinning medications such as aspirin, warfarin, or even fish oil. Cases of liver injury linked to turmeric supplements have also emerged in recent years, prompting regulators in some countries to investigate turmeric's safety profile more closely. The same compound that may reduce inflammation can also interfere with normal liver metabolism, especially in sensitive individuals or when taken in high doses over time. Green tea extract is another so-called super supplement that often hides a darker side. While green tea as a beverage is generally considered safe and even beneficial, concentrated green tea extracts can pose a real risk to liver health. There have been multiple case reports of hepatotoxicity, liver damage, that appear to be linked to high-dose green tea supplements. Symptoms can range from fatigue and abdominal pain to full-blown liver failure. Some people may be genetically predisposed to react poorly to catechins, the active compounds in green tea, which can become toxic in high concentrations. The problem is compounded by the fact that many supplements do not list the exact concentrations of these compounds, and consumers often have no idea how much they're really taking. Without standardization or oversight, even normal doses can spiral into dangerous territory. Red yeast rice is another popular supplement, especially among those seeking to lower their cholesterol without using statin medications. But what most people don't realize is that red yeast rice naturally contains monocolin K, which is chemically identical to the prescription drug Levastatin. This means that red yeast rice is, in effect, a drug masquerading as a supplement, and it comes with many of the same risks as pharmaceutical statins: muscle pain, liver dysfunction, and potentially serious drug interactions. Worse, the amount of monocolin K in red yeast rice products can vary wildly between batches and brands, and some products contain dangerously high levels. Because supplements are not required to meet the same manufacturing standards as medications, consumers are left in the dark. Some batches may contain almost no active ingredient. Others may be potent enough to cause organ damage. Beyond these specific examples, the broader issue is that the supplement industry is poorly regulated. In many countries, especially the United States, supplements are not required to prove safety or efficacy before hitting the market. Adverse events are underreported. There's little consistency in labeling. Some supplements are contaminated with heavy metals, pesticides, or even pharmaceutical drugs. Others make wild health claims that have no basis in clinical evidence, preying on desperate people who are trying to manage chronic diseases or improve their well-being. Interactions with prescription medications are another critical risk. Many people don't disclose their supplement use to their doctors, either because they don't consider it relevant or because they assume natural products are harmless. This silence can lead to dangerous drug supplement interactions. For example, St. John's wort, commonly used for depression, can severely interfere with the metabolism of many drugs, including antidepressants, birth control pills, blood thinners, and chemotherapy agents. The result can be reduced effectiveness of life-saving medications or, conversely, toxic levels of drugs building up in the body. Furthermore, high doses of antioxidant supplements like vitamin E and beta-carotene, once thought to be protective, have in some cases been linked to increased mortality, especially in smokers or people with cancer. Natural doesn't always mean beneficial. In fact, it sometimes means unpredictable, untested, and unsafe. So, what should people do? First, stop assuming that a product is safe just because it comes from a plant or is sold over the counter. Toxicity is about dose, interactions, and individual biology, not about whether something grows in the ground. Second, always disclose supplement use to healthcare providers. This isn't about getting in trouble. It's about safety. Third, avoid high-dose or multi-ingredient supplements unless prescribed or recommended by a professional. Many health benefits can be achieved through diet, lifestyle, and targeted medical interventions that carry far fewer risks. Fourth, recognize that supplements can cause cumulative harm over time. Just because something doesn't produce an immediate reaction doesn't mean it's safe to use indefinitely. It's time to move past the naive and dangerous belief that natural equals safe. Supplements can be helpful in certain scenarios, but they are not universally harmless, and they're certainly not a replacement for evidence-based medical care. Until supplement regulation catches up with science, the burden of caution falls on consumers. And in that space between marketing and medicine, vigilance can mean the difference between healing and harm.